Then call the Bat.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle room's waiting.
Greetings to my costumed contestants. Your next challenge is simple. Guide an electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. The counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt. Move over, would you? Hey, don't shove.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
goodness, you figured it out already. Well, meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
Leave the blue ones to me.
There's more where that came from, Batman. I've built a highly efficient production line. You know what, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Riddle that kills you.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally. After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight, nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
Great news, Bats. I was just hanging out in hell, you know, 'cause you killed me and sent me there, and you'll never guess who I saw. That's right, your dead girlfriend, Talia.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You won't break his spirits, I've every confidence.
She also says, ow, ow, is this a bullet in my sternum or a broken heart?
Start talking. I'll tell you when to stop.
You want to know about Riddler? I know lots about Riddler.
Much obliged.
totally with you on the whole locking up Robin thing. It's clearly cruel and mildly psychotic, but we're starting to see eye to eye on these little matters of right and wrong. Come on, Bats. There's mutilated stiffs out there just waiting to be gawked at. Can't be worse than anything I ever left out for you.
We were safe up on the watchtower, but I don't know. From what I hear, not everyone was lucky. I thought the crap with that swamp... Check that weapons crate. Got it. Got him! Grenade! Grenade! Okay, we lost them. Search slow and careful now. Check that weapons crate. Affirmative. Hey, Batman! We're not afraid of you! The Arkham Knight taught us all your tricks! He knows you inside and out, Batman. Hey, what happened to you? Target. We knew he was here. How'd this happen? This guy got sloppy. Don't do the same. Nothing we can do here. Spread out and find him. Priming mine. Keep back. Priming mine. Take a position on the north side. I'm on it. Look fire! Under fire! Take cover! Looks like it's stopped. Sweep the area and find Batman. You think he's gone? Take position over there. Copy that! Don't fall for Batman's tricks.
The Arkham Knight's gone. I give the orders now.
We know you're out there, Bat Freak. He's probably long gone by now. He's here somewhere. I can feel it. Give me a status report, guys! Nothing on the south side!
won't let the militia watchtowers keep control of this guy. Time to hunt them down.
Look, the Arkham Knight's just some tough guy with a bunch of soldiers for hire at his back. Two-Face, Riddler, hell, even Penguin. Now they own this town. They always will.
Two-Face is hitting banks? Smart.
What's Scarecrow up to? Just kill the bat. Holy skis make my head hurt.
It's Batman! Look out! He's coming! I saw a couple of guys get gassed. They damn near killed each other. He spends all night lecturing us on those billboards and doesn't give us a heads up.
I thoughtfully located my next challenge, my Divinity Churchyard Detective, so that you can desperately pray for help in overcoming it.
It's Batman! I need help here!
Thanks, Batman. Where are the others? Tell me they're okay.
Don't worry. I'm getting them back.
I shouldn't even be here. I was laid off 2 weeks ago. Bunch of people were. Government cutbacks. Apparently Gotham doesn't need firefighters anymore. Until this happens, then they want us here, saving lives. At least someone in this place is looking out for us. Thanks.
Stay here. An officer will come and take you back to GCPD.
U.S. Army, and I'd kill the bat in 2 seconds.
I can't leave the militia checkpoints operational. Time to find them. Safe being out here again?
Tell me. I need to know. Have you found anyone else?
Some of your crew are back at GCPD. They're safe.
You don't know how good it is to hear that. Even before tonight, these past weeks have been hell. Layoffs, fires springing up everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah. We had more in 1 week than we see in 2 months. The chief stepped up, though. We all saw him fighting for jobs, trying to keep us together. These guys, Batman, they're all I've got.
I'm going to find them, I promise. Wait here. An officer is coming for you. Militia checkpoints are stationed throughout the city. I'm going to find them.
Lights off comms. No one's heard anything. spot, but with a guy named Barrera. He knew. What happened? Me and Dad came to Gotham when I was like 15. I wanted to see Batman. Funny how things work out. I guess Arkham Knight was just like all the other losers who tried to beat the Bat.
I've taken down the militia's aerial drones on Miyagani Island. We can resume helicopter patrols.
On it, Batman. Scarecrow. Oh, man. That's one face I did not want to see projected on the side of a building. Riddler's gonna regret going after Catwoman. She's more into that whole vengeance thing than the Bat. Scarecrow needs to do something about the Bat, and fast. So Harley went after the Bat? Good for her. I heard Batman ain't been the same since Joker checked out.
I can't leave the militia checkpoints operational. Time to find them.
If Arkham's top of the line, then what's the Bat? Over the line? On top of the line? Is that even a thing?
need to get closer.
Why'd we bring all these cities down?
I need to get closer.
Yeah, your average chump gets gassed. It's all panic, mania, fight or flight, right? But some people see hallucinations, get weird flashbacks, all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm glad we were underground.
Take position over there.
Confirmed. Poison Ivy died with the...
They'll get suspicious if I use it too often.
Check that weapons crate.
No problem. Batman's acting weird. That's what I heard. How's it going over there? You see anything? Nothing.
Me neither.
What the hell? Man down. Where are you? Over here. What happened to him? How do I know? Maybe he fell. Or maybe Batman got him. You think he's here? Could be. It's not good.
Don't fall for Batman's tricks. The Arkham Knight's gone. I give the orders now.
What's the calibration on that drone?
Don't worry, he so much as breathes, this thing will find him.
I need to get closer.
Something hit me. What the hell? I'm sick of waiting here. You come find me when you're ready. set assault protocol. Fan out, check your corners. Could be anywhere. Keep it together. He wants you afraid. Nothing to report.
What's the draw tank? Nothing. All sectors clear. It's like he vanished.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirits, huh? I've every confidence.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirits, huh? I've every confidence.
The unexamined life is not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys. World's greatest detective. Ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud, Detective. A dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect. Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home? I seem to have scratched your car. I'd swap insurance details, but I expect you'll be dead by morning. Well done, Detective. I think you're getting the hang of it. That's one Batman. The water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth. Don't leave me hanging, Detective. The answer is right above your nose. Your nose. Look at you, Detective. Hanging there in that hideous machine like a particularly ugly chandelier. Careful, Detective, or those blades will open up the car like a tin can. You being the expired hunk of stale meat inside. Detective, since that car is quite clearly an extension of your ego, I thought you'd take better care of it. Not quite, Detective. Detective, or those blades will open up the car like a tin can. You being the expired hunk of stale meat inside.
I'm headed Infinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You will break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
Another switch? Why, the water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friends? I wanted you to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there! Careful, Detective, or those blades will open up the car like a tin can. You being the expired hunk of stale meat inside. Struggling, Detective? I'm afraid you're running several minutes behind my projections. Don't think I haven't been tempted by a cheap trick and a quick death, Detective. But no, I will beat you fairly. I will let you test yourself against me and laugh as you fall short. barely keeping up to the precise degree my equations predict. Careful on your way out. You know, the line between perfectly designed riddle and unfair death trap really comes down to user error.
Hey, Eddie. Can't we play a different game? This one's getting... Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating. And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key, well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
I've always been the smartest man in the room, Detective, forced to endure the suspicions and mockery of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities, marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swooned. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
The militia have set up watchtowers throughout the city. Selena's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out.
Take much to tame a cat. Make them wear this, and then call the bat.
You're back.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head explodes.
Well, hello again to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
Bloodhaven.
Can you get up there?
The ceiling? Easy.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls?
You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industry. Never mind.
Halfway there. Now for a final twist.
Twist.
Oh, what a shock. For you, I mean, Detective. I was expecting it.
Nearly there, Selena.
Done on this side.
Okay, done over here.
Congratulations. And now your reward. Robot.
Come on.
Fine. The key. Take the key. I suppose you just about earned it.
When I get out of here, I'm sticking this collar around Eddie's neck.
Well, how clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ranelagh Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Batman, are we?
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot, but he's an idiot who built a series of underground death traps across...
And?
And I just wanted to say, be safe. This is definitely your mess, and I appreciate you cleaning it up. But just be careful while you do it, okay?
This is your chance with Catwoman, Batsy. She's vulnerable, trapped in an abandoned orphanage. That sure spells romance to me. Speaking of which, I went back to the afterlife to check on Talia, and, well, we got to talking about how you basically murdered us both. She started crying, so I went to comfort her, and, well, before I knew it, one thing led to another, and, you know. Thing is, Talia... Because when I...
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler. This game ends now.
Kill her first.
This is it, Dark Knight. We're done. Well, you're done for, at least. I must admit that I'm feeling quite charitable at the moment of my triumph. So I will give you a choice. Rather than carry on towards your humiliation and death, I will simply let you drive away in return for a signed statement testifying towards my superior intelligence and conceding that I have utterly checkmated you. Oh, the cat will remain a hostage, of course. A symbol of your failure. My, you're actually going to attempt it. Very well. But this is my finest work, detective. My masterpiece, my enigma resistant. So, let us take that inexplicably life-sized children's toy for its final drive.
I can't leave the car now. The clock's ticking.
This is it, Dark Knight. Your Tudover, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat. That's it, detective. Drive faster, drive headlong into defeat. Behold your doom. What? Impossible! That cannot be! You should have fallen to your death. I calculated the curvature precisely! I've got the equations right here! I don't understand. How are you still alive? Oh, of course. You got lucky, didn't you? It was luck! Luck! The kindly lifeguard of the idiot. I can hardly factor luck into my equations now, can I? I'm not a homeopath. Waltzing with Lady Luck your whole life, Detective. But now the music stops. No! This isn't right. This isn't possible. This isn't happening. I am the Riddler, and you shall not defeat me! Come now, Detective. Time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman. Since you cannot even be counted on to kill yourself, I will do it for you. I'm controlling the mechanisms now.
Controlling mechanism.
You'll make a mistake. Of course you will. I know you will. Make your peace, Dark Knight. This really is it. It has to be. Stop not dying! Hurry up, Detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. I knew it! I knew you'd fail! To think you had me worried. How embarrassing. Don't tell anyone. Come on, Detective. Back to the start of the course. Don't worry, Detective. You have until dawn. Not that it'll make any difference. I want you to know, Detective, that I'm recording all your attempts at this for posterity. And for my social media presence, of course. Wrong way, Dark Knight. Don't tell me I need to hover in front of you waving a flag to get you to turn around. Come now, Detective. Time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman. Not good enough. Too slow, Detective. Feel that, Detective? It's called humiliation. Come back to the start of the course and I'll serve up some more. Roman knockoff Mercury. Goodbye. Don't worry, Detective. You have until dawn. Not that it'll make any difference. Hurry up, Detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. Got it. I knew you'd fail. Never doubted it for a moment. Would you like another attempt at that lap? Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. Got it. I knew you'd fail. Never doubted it for a moment. The key. Now you collect the key. Those are the rules, and I have to follow the rules, don't I?
Okay.
Ready to die, my dear?
And here we go. Oh, that's it. No more.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You are now free. Free to take my final exam.
To take my final
exam.
Eddie, I didn't know you'd started cheating. I'm disappointed.
I dissemble. I artfully obfuscate. But I do not cheat. As you and Batman will discover when you attempt my final riddle room. Catwoman, this evening is not about you. Wait, Batman. Wait. Do you have a photographic memory, Detective? Because I do. I can summon your sneering features at will. That is when they don't burst unbidden into my brain. I have perfect recall, too. I can remember every time you've hurt me. Sometimes I wake up, Dark Knight, to the feel of your hands around my neck, your carbon fiber-coated fists smashing into my solar plexus. How dare you brutalize me? Me! Your intellectual superior. You're better. Me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and the world's greatest everything. You're a thug, detective, a bullying emblem of the arrogant notion that might makes right. Come back to the orphanage, where I will end you and the unjust things you stand for.
Now's my chance to free Selina from the orphanage. This sick game has gone on long enough.
Agreed, sir. Best of luck.
It doesn't take much to tame a cat.
How have you been?
Perfect. Eddie hasn't said a word since you left that last course. Do you ever rub people the right way?
They never ask nicely.
Not yet, Batman. You're lacking something. And I don't just mean basic intelligence.
Intelligence.
So how's Robin?
Robin's fine.
Is he allowed out unchaperoned yet? Or does Daddy still keep a close eye?
He's more than capable.
I bet he is. This one's more of a fully grown wonder, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
No, Batman. For once, you are physically under-equipped as well as mentally. You had a gadget in Arkham City. Where is it? I charge you with bringing it. Bring it. Oh, Batman, you disappoint me. In Arkham City, you create an electric charge device, which I admit took some scrap of ingenuity. And then you failed to bring it tonight.